Hi guys, and welcome back to another week of What's for Breakfast. We are starting off by making cold brew. If you are new to my channel, my name is Crystal. Thank you so much for stopping by. And to make this cold brew, it's actually really easy. My husband starts off by grinding 1 pound of coffee, and the coffee of choice that we're using is a Café Liano, the French roast. You're gonna have to grind this into a coarse grind, which is more of a chunky grind. You guys will see that. You don't want to grind this as you normally would for your coffee maker. You guys will see that my husband will show you what it looks like, and we're going to be using this whole bag of coffee just to make a gallon of cold brew. And this recipe is very easy to make. I will be putting the ingredients and the steps in the description, so don't worry if you want to check that out as well. And pretty much this is what it's going to look like. As you can see, it's not as fine as you would use for your regular coffee maker. You want this to be coarse. And then he's going to be using a cold brew cloth bag. Now you can purchase this on Amazon or inside a store. I will link this below, and he is going to just end up grinding all of it and putting it in that cloth bag. You can also use a nut bag to use nut milks. You can use that as well. And then after that, you want to add cold water to the bag, and you want the cold water to touch the coffee grinds. And then this is the way we're using. We're just tying the bag together. You can use any method if you want. There's different methods to making cold brew, but pretty much this is the one we're trying out lately, and it's been working. We just let this steep in the fridge for 12 hours, and then you guys will see what my husband does next right now. So here it's been 12 hours the following day, and what he does is he takes the whole bag out and he presses it just a little bit just to get whatever he can out. So it doesn't make a complete gallon, it makes about 3/4 of it. And then after that, those grinds, he will just toss them. But if you love coffee like I do and my husband does, this smells amazing. It makes your whole house smell so good. If you guys are interested in purchasing Café Liano's coffee, because this is the recipe that he shared with me, and it's the one that we've been really liking. Like I said, there's different methods to cold brew. This is just one. If we find a different one, we'll totally make a different video and show you guys. So if you guys are interested, I'll be putting Café Liano's Instagram handle, so you guys can go check that out if that's something you're interested. And then once we're done, we just wash the cloth bag by hand by rinsing it out, and then we let it dry out. So like I said, you can purchase those on Amazon, or I'm pretty sure in one of your local stores if that's something you're interested in purchasing. So then we just pour it and we transfer it to a mason jar, so like that we can clean out that pitcher and it won't get the smell of coffee like stay in there and linger. And this has been working for us. And then after that, you can drink your cold brew over ice if you really like it. We keep it in the fridge, and doesn't it look cute in that mason jar? I love it. You can have it over ice if that's how you like it, and just drink it like that. But I like mine a little bit sweetener. Making a mess. And then you can use, condensed milk, your favorite coffee creamer, whatever you like to sweeten this up. I really like a Premier protein shake, and it goes really good. And this cold brew drink is perfect for the summer. But for me and my husband, it's more like all year round. But we really like it, and I just added Premier protein shake, vanilla or caramel, whatever flavor I have, and that's how I like to have this cold brew. It's really easy, and you guys will definitely enjoy it if you make it, and if you do, let me know in the comments. So if you guys enjoy watching these kinds of videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. For more videos like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Hey guys, so for today's breakfast, we're making something pretty simple. I have some turkey bacon that I want to use up. Just cooking the last 2 of the slices. I pick up this turkey bacon at Costco. I put them in my freezer, and then I'll put them in the fridge when I'm ready to go to use. But this is the brand that I really like, the one from Costco, because it tastes like a smoked ham. I've tried other turkey bacons and I'm just not a fan, honestly. So I cook up the whole pack. My kiddos will have 1 or 2 slices, and so will I. I'm gonna make some eggs too right now after I'm done with these 2 turkey slices. And then I'm cooking up some hash brown patties, and I picked this up, I think at grocery outlet, but if you don't have a grocery outlet in your area, you could definitely find these at Aldi or even Walmart, because I always get questions where I buy those. We love them. They already come seasoned. Now the shredded hash brown is also good too, but I feel like they take longer to cook. I like it nice and golden crispy. So I'm making a few of them over here. I normally deep fry them, but I'm testing some out. I'm only using the avocado oil spray. I've tested a few items to give it like that deep fried kind of thing, taste to it without really deep frying it. So I'm gonna see if it works with the hash brown. Because normally what I do is I put mine in the toaster oven and everybody's gets, you know, good old oil and deep fried, because honestly that's how they taste good. So I'm testing some out and see what my kiddos think. And then the real test will be my husband. So I like the bacon nice and crispy, and so do my kiddos. So I'm just gonna finish letting that crisp up. And now we have bagels and toast. We also have some frozen waffles and frozen pancakes that we're still finishing through. We made like a big batch of pancakes and we put them in the freezer from our breakfast cookout. So we might have like 2 of those left. So we'll see what the kiddos want. But pretty much all we're making is turkey bacon, hash brown, and eggs, and everybody else is gonna have like a different kind of fruit or bread, toast, whatever they want. So I'm gonna finish cooking this up and I'll be right back. And this is what we're having for breakfast for today. This is my plate. I have eggs, the hash brown. I'm gonna try them. They look pretty crispy. I just cooked them with this avocado oil spray. And then to the eggs, I added a little bit of this everything bagel season. And this one I purchased at Costco. And then to flavor, I used the Flavor God, the garlic lovers. I really like this seasoning. It has a ton of spice, but not too much salt. So if you're looking for something like this, I really recommend them. They have so many different flavors and spices that you can try, from sweet and savory. And then normally for breakfast, I have my protein coffee, which is just iced coffee or cold brew in this case, with a Premier protein shake. But today I'm combining them together. So I'm gonna have my cold brew with my breakfast, and it'll kind of be like a breakfast lunch. This will hold me off until dinner. Normally what I'll do is I'll have this for breakfast, this for lunch, but today it's working a little different. And these I also purchased them at Costco, but you can find them at Walmart or Target if that's something you're interested. They have so many flavors, and I always brag about this Premier Protein Shake because it's that good. If I'm ever talking about something, because I really like it. Anyway, so yeah, this is what we're having for breakfast. I'll put the points on the screen. For this plate, this is always 2 points, but for this plate, I believe it's only 9 points. Yeah, so, oh, I didn't say, maybe I said it, I put a little bit of the what is it, let me show you. Did I say it? So this bread is the 45 calorie bread. It's like 1 slice per point. The turkey bacon 1 point. These are 4.0 points. This one wedge is 1 point. You can use the name brand. That's the one that I normally use, but I found this at Aldi, so that's what I'm having instead of cream cheese. And that's what's for breakfast. Hi guys, so for today's breakfast, we're actually getting started the night before. I'm making overnight oats, and this is my husband. In here I just have oats, and I have chia seeds. I will put the recipe down below in the description if you guys want to make it. This is just a simple recipe that I've been making for him for about, I don't know, 10 years. It's the easiest one. And I am making a little extra because some of my girls will eat some of it too. I feel like if I make their own little bowl, they won't eat it, but if it's off of one of our bowls, they'll eat it. If not, they'll probably just have regular oatmeal or just cereal. And the reason that these are called overnight oats is because we put them just like this in the fridge. Okay, so I want a little more than a cup. So I have half a cup of oats and some chia seeds. And then I want about, let's see, I want about 2 cups worth of oat milk. Okay, 13 ounces. I'm looking for 16. Now, my husband likes it with extra oat milk. That's what, oh, there we go, past it. Okay, that's good. He likes it with extra oat milk, so that's why I put that for him. So I just have the oats, the chia seeds, and some almond milk. Usually half a cup of oats to 1 cup is just perfect, but he likes it more liquidy. So instead of adding the 1 cup, I double it and add 2 cups. And then to sweeten it, I'm gonna add 7 pitted and chopped dates. You really don't need that many dates, but he likes it really sweet. And if you have a sweet tooth or prefer your oatmeal on the sweeter side, you can start by adding 5 and then go from there, or 1 or 2. This dates did have the pit, so I just pitted 7 of them, like I said, and then I just chopped them up in bite-sized pieces. And this will be our sweetener. This will give them the taste of like if I were to add condensed milk. The first time I made this, he did not believe me that there was no sugar in there but the dates. He thought I put lechera, which is a brand of condensed milk. And then I'm just going to give that with a spoon. Sometimes I will put fruit in here beforehand, like some fresh blueberries and strawberries and bananas. But we'll just wait till tomorrow and see what he wants to do, what he wants to add on top. I'm just going to pop a lid on this, and then I'm going to put this in the fridge and let this set overnight, so in the morning it'll be nice and ready, and we will have these cold. These are great for the summer. Now, I'm pretty sure after that, if you don't want them cold, you can still warm them up. I've never done that, but it's oatmeal. I'm pretty sure you can still do that. So just like I said, a good mix. Now, like I said, this is a lot of oatmeal for him, but this will be perfect for him and my little Estrella if she wants to share with him. Now let me show you guys how I make mine. I'm gonna make mine a little bit different. Okay, so this is mine. Mine is just, I'll put the measurements down below. It's just the oats and the chia seeds right now. Mine's a little bit less portion because I will have this most likely with my protein iced coffee. Now I'm gonna make mine a little bit different. I'm gonna use this Flavor God buttery cinnamon roll, and I've tried this. I put this on top of my whipped cream and my graham crackers. It tastes so good. So this is the first time I'm going to be trying it here. Want this in grams. Oops. Okay, there we go. Now let me zero it out. Okay, there we go. Still getting used to this, so I'm just going to add. It says I can add a good amount for 0 points. Okay, I think that's the amount I'm going to add. It didn't even get to 1 gram. Okay, and then I'm going to add some cinnamon. Then now I'm going to switch it back to ounces since I didn't even count. Okay. Now I'm going to put it to ounces. There we go. And this is, it does have some flavor in there. But besides that, I'm going to add this maple flavor syrup. I have made like a warm oatmeal using this. Now this has the flavor of maple syrup spot on. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's very liquidy. So I don't really use it on pancakes anymore, but I rather use it. I've used it for oatmeal and also for my iced coffee. And now I'm going to add just a little bit in there to sweeten it up, kind of like a French toast oatmeal I did once, and it was so good. It's just this time I'm using, let's see. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave it. Whoops. Okay, I think that's plenty. That was almost 2 ounces. I wanted 2 ounces, but I feel like that's too much already. Okay, and then instead of the almond milk, I can use almond milk. I usually do that But this time I want to try a protein shake. Now this is the Premier Protein Shake with oats, and it's apple cinnamon. I'm gonna zero it out, and I'm gonna just add half of it. Going to add, how many ounces is this? I think I'm gonna add about 6 of them. So let's see. Okay, I'll leave it 6.1. Okay, so I'm just gonna give this a mix too, and I'm gonna set this in the fridge. Okay, so this whole little oatmeal is gonna be 14 points. 4 points, my bad. I just wanted to say it now just in case I forgot. I was able to track it right now ahead of time. I just want to give everything a good little mix. It smells so good. Hopefully it's not too sweet. I feel like I added too much of that the syrup. But we'll see. Good thing is I can always adjust it. Now on top of here tomorrow, I would think I'm going to add some banana. Not right now because I don't want to get soggy, but I have added banana before in overnight oats. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I want to try it first just like this, and then we'll see how it tastes. Now I'm not going to add any dates to mine. What gives it like that, the chia seeds will help it like gel up a little bit. I'll show you guys tomorrow if you guys have not made overnight oats. They're really easy. They're great for the summertime, like when it's cold, but honestly we'll eat it any time of the year. It's just I have to remember to make them the night before. But what I did end up doing was I prepped a bunch of dates just to have on hand. Like that, it's just, it's easier just to have something ready to go in the morning. You don't have to wake up and second guess. If you, what do you feel like eating? It's, you know, the overnight oats are already in there. And when you prep stuff like this, something like that takes a little bit of time. It's not something you're going to regret in the morning. It's actually going to be like, ooh, yeah, I did good. Okay, so now I'm just going to, ooh, tastes really good. Okay, I'm going to pop a lid on that. Really good. And not bad for 4 points. I just put a little bit of oatmeal. Can have this with some coffee or tea. I'll put this in the fridge. Okay, so this is what the overnight oats look like. I'm just gonna have either some iced coffee or some cold brew right now to go with that. And then my daughter's gonna have some banana nut bread that my uncle sent us yesterday. That was so nice. He makes one of the best banana nut breads I've ever had. Really, really good. So I'm gonna cut her up a slice because she can't wait. She's super excited. We'll see if I get a slice. We'll see. And if you guys are looking for a recipe, not this one exactly. I have another one that's really good too. Oh yeah, we got 2 of them. But that one, we're going to give that one to Thea. Put it over there, Mama. I don't want it to break. Okay. If you guys are looking for a recipe for banana nut bread, I will link the one that I make down below so you guys can go check that out. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. So this is what the bread looks like all cut up. It is so good. My daughter ended up having some for breakfast, so I was just cutting a few slices just to show you guys what it looks like. And this is what my oatmeal looks like. It is so good. I will be putting the ingredients down below. Oh, we went with the iced coffee since we had leftover coffee, and for my husband I'm just adding the vanilla protein shake, and I'm using the cookies and cream, which is really good in the coffee too. This is the consistency of my oatmeal. This is the consistency of my husband's. It's usually not this thick, but I added extra chia seeds, which made it more thicker. And this is what we had for breakfast on this day. Hi guys, so for today's breakfast, we have some leftover burritos that I'm going to warm up in my toaster oven. I'm going to quickly warm those up, but besides that, I made some waffles. My nephew spent the night, so we're going to have to make more than this. I'm making some waffles. I'm also going to be making some Huevo Con Wennies, or eggs with hot dog meat. If you guys have never tried this, this is a very, very typical Mexican breakfast. I haven't showed it, but I usually make my husband burritos. You could have it in burritos or have it on its own. So I'm going to make that on the side. And I think one of my nephews requested hard-boiled eggs. So I'm also going to make that, so you guys are going to see what we're going to have. So this is what's going to be for breakfast for today. So as you guys saw, I cut a couple of weenies or hot dog meat, and then beforehand on my pan I just used a little bit of cooking spray. I normally use butter, so you can use either or oil or just skip it. I just want to get them nice and toasted, a little bit warmed up, and then I cracked a couple of eggs, and then I just season it lightly with salt and pepper because hot dog meat usually is pretty salty on its own, so it doesn't eat that much. And then I just scramble it together like if I were making egg with ham or egg with bacon. Like I said, this is a very popular Mexican breakfast. It's very easy, very simple. You can have it on its own or you can have it in burritos. So quickly showing you my nephew's plate. He just wanted frozen waffles, fruit, and then hard-boiled egg. And then he just requested to add a little bit of salt and also to some bacon bits that you guys will see that I will add. This is Estrella's plate. This is her go-to breakfast most of the time, or even a snack. She just loves cottage cheese with fruit and honey on top. So here I'm just cutting that hard-boiled egg, and then he requested for me to add bacon bits and the salt, and he said that it was really, really good. So that is something interesting to try, and that was his breakfast. You guys will see everybody else's breakfast right now. Okay, so this is our breakfast. A little bit random. So we have the leftover burritos.
Another homework.
Yeah, we have leftover burritos. I made the egg with weenie, as you guys saw. We have flour tortillas, and then some kiddos want different kinds of fruit. Emily is having the burrito with grapes.
Yeah.
Estrella's having fruit with cottage cheese. Esma, not yet.
And honey.
David, what did you think?
Really good.
Really good? Yummy. It looks like you enjoyed it. And this is what the big kids are having.
Nothing.
I'm going to have coffee, and my hubby's going to have egg with weenie. What? Okay, this is what we're having for breakfast for today. And then we got orange juice, apple juice, milk, and iced tea. Mama needs her coffee.
Orange juice.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this What's for Breakfast. If you guys want to keep watching more, I do have a playlist and you guys can go check that out. I will be putting that in the description and also pinned in the comments. And I will see you guys on the next one.
You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours.